You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, all season you have heard me say this. Angel Reese, remember she came into the league along with Caitlin Clark, and she supposedly is moving the needle. All these new rookies. For how long there did we see? 12, 13 weeks. We saw the mainstream media and all these media outlets. Every headline had Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. They are increasing the viewership. They are moving the needle. They are doing all these things in regards to revenue, attendance, television ratings, right? And the whole time I kept saying, but, wait a minute. I've seen these statistics. I've looked at all of them. I keep track of them, and I've made videos on them. Let me raise my hand. Excuse me, but Angel Reese's games are not bringing in the revenue. They're not being attended in the way that Caitlin Clark games are. And the television numbers don't support that she's moving the needle of anything. And so I sat back and I had to listen to that crap, and they tried to force feed her into the Rookie of the Year conversation. She hadn't been involved since about week 2, probably. I'm talking about Angel Reese. But the final television numbers are in. And to say there's a drastic difference between any games Caitlin Clark played in and all other teams and players is like the understatement of the century. It's embarrassing. Now, this is also the other thing. This is exactly why Asia Wilson and Dejounte Carrington and Kennedy Carter and Diamond DeShields and, all these other players, Sheryl Swoopes, because she was once in the league and thought she was hot shit, Diana Taurasi, Brittany Griner. This is the reason all these players have been petty and jealous, and they've tried to hurt Caitlin Clark on the floor. Let's just be real. Because they came in the league, they thought they were hot shit, and nobody even noticed. Nobody even noticed. Well, guess what? If Caitlin Clark's not playing them, nobody's noticing now. Nobody's noticing now. And this cements my argument. By the way, Dejounte Murray, NBA star, plays for the Pelicans now. Well, kid averaged 22 points last year, by the way. He has come out today, and he's mocking Sheryl Swoopes over the Caitlin Clark's not dominant comment. There's some graphics out there involving records that she broke that's downright laughable. Knowing the hate that she's getting, but these are the numbers. Michael Mulvihill, he is of Fox Sports, has come out. He's got the final WNBA regular season viewership numbers now that the season is over. And, guys, I don't know what your math is like, but that's basically a 3 times difference. Right there, a 3 times difference between Caitlin Clark games and all other games. In case you didn't notice, I made a video yesterday. One Caitlin Clark playoff game, game 1, is more expensive to get into than all of the final games from last year combined. Caitlin Clark games, 1.178 million viewers. All other games, 394,000. That's 199% difference. So all these players can shut up. You're not doing a damn thing. And this goes back to the graphic that the WNBA put out for the playoffs last year or yesterday, and they left Caitlin Clark off of it. The league is run by idiots, and evidently it's jealous idiots. But there it is, right there, right in front of you. It's absurd. It's absurd. It's a 3 times difference. The WNBA really needs to make her the centerpiece of the league and market the crap out of it. This is a super duper star they've always wanted. I literally only watched Caitlin Clark games this year. Me too. I think we checked in on one Sky game against the Sun for a half a quarter is, I think, what we could stomach. And then we moved on with life. And there literally was no other, there was no, there was no football game. Like if Ball State would have been playing Marshall or something, I would have watched that game before I'd have tuned in for that. Seriously. Before I'd have stopped and went, okay, let's see Sid the Sloth and see what she's doing right now. See how many rebounds she's stat padding. I mean, come on. Seriously, this makes this comment right here. NBA star mocks Sheryl Swoopes, Caitlin Clark's comments. This was a response that Mr. Murray right there from the Pelicans put up in response to all these different, records that Caitlin Clark's breaking. Quote, she's not dominating, and all of the laughing, crying emojis on planet Earth. NBA players, LeBron, Charles Barkley, all these players have come out and they're telling you they can blatantly, from the outside looking in, and most people, if they're being honest, outside looking in, they can tell this hasn't been close. And you can see what's happening. The statistics are not wrong. It's crazy. And they're still, like this retard right here. I'm just keeping it real. She had a great season, but she ain't dominating, though. You got to be kidding me. It's embarrassing for people like that at this point. You are embarrassing. Right there. Pelicans guard. You see it. Making fun of Sheryl Swoopes, who has taken a blowtorch to her reputation over an Iowa draft pick into the WNBA. And I'm sorry, but I think it's because she don't like the way she looks. It's hard to think it can be anything else. It's so absurd. But Swoopes told me Cece is trash. Yeah. The WNBA is carried by Cece. The impact of Caitlin Clark is huge. Imagine when her rookie contract ends. Oh, hell. That may be what resets the market. Honestly. But they say Cece isn't the face of the league. Difference maker. Fire, of course. Wow. MVP. That's where you run into some... Look, when you look at impact across the league, most valuable player to the WNBA, but Swoopes told me CC is trash. Yeah. Honestly. Yeah, it's wild. But the jealous races said white players, never mind, facts don't matter. I hope Air Swoopes, Sheryl, sees this and can shut the front door already. Stop playing dumb and speak facts. She did great as a rookie. Well, she broke so many regular WNBA records. It would have been a historic season for a fourth-year player. Any player. I think it's clearly she's in the MVP conversation. And for the league, most valuable player. She's literally the most valuable player in the league. Wow. Single-handedly responsible. Let's be real. Networks look at numbers, right? They look at statistics. They see what she's doing. This was her rookie year. She's going to play 12 or 15 years probably, maybe longer. She is the sole reason they landed $260 million a year versus the $60 million they had last year, or on this previous television contract, but it hadn't started yet. But you get my point. Wow. So that's 3 times. 199% doesn't seem right. Wouldn't that be 300%? I don't know. Not a math major. All I know is it's 3 times the amount. Basically like 1.2 versus 400,000. Ugh. 400, I mean, all kinds of sports get more views than 400,000. I think AEW Collision is still getting more than 400,000 viewers. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.